The key is going to be first down. If you, as a
Right.
defense, can win on first down, and keep in mind, Dre, we were in the big house against Illinois with everybody within earshot annoyed because on 1st and 10 they ran the ball up the middle every single time, right? So if that's the tendency, right? If I'm TCU, I'm trying to sell out on first down, and maybe I do give up, one big play or whatever the case may be as far as a play action or something like that. But keep that in mind, that because we know the tendency of Jim Harbaugh, it is running the ball. Like he's got his blueprint all over this offense. So that I'm just painting a scenario of what could happen.
I will be a lot more
It's
worried.
possible.
I will be a lot more worried if it wasn't for the Ohio State game and what I saw, and able to see JJ do what he did, and more importantly, from a play calling standpoint, what they were able to do. What that showed me was, especially after a week like Illinois, we were there live and in person, Des, is that if a defense does sell out on the run game, can we hit the passing plays that we need to keep that defense honest? And not only did we hit them, we gashed them. We took them for touchdowns. And that gives me confidence as a fan that they can keep a defense honest. And more importantly, I think it serves as a reminder or note for the opposing defense, for the TCU staff, that hey, we can't do what Ohio State did. We can't just sell out totally, because we see now that JJ and the receivers on the outside, no matter if it's Cornelius Johnson, if it's Roman Wilson, whoever it is, that Colton Loveland, Shoemaker, that they can beat us with the pass, and we have to respect that. And that's all it takes, right? And then what you can see is that, okay, you don't sell out on the run, and then you see what happened to Ohio State later in the game is that, well, they can't match up front seven with Michigan's offensive line, and then you start gashing them with the running plays. So that's why a game like Ohio State was so critical, because it shows you that they can be actually balanced when they need to be. And I would think, with a whole central month of practice, that um, that Moore and Wise have built in a game plan that allows for those change up type of calls. That if they do see TCU low in the box, okay, this is what we're going to do, and they're able to execute on that. And that gives me a lot of confidence. That I just don't think TCU will have enough to deal with that. And what gives me confidence on the defensive side of the ball is that I know for sure. I watched that Big 12 championship game. Our defense is more athletic than the Kansas State defense, especially the defensive line. And I don't anticipate, not saying it can happen, but I do not anticipate that Max Duggan would be able to run on us the way that he ran on that Kansas State defense. I just don't see that happening. Now, can Quentin Johnson make some play? Sure, he can. But if I'm Jesse Mentor, I highly advise that you don't let the big fella get down there one on one with our corners. Now, Will Johnson, been outstanding lately. Maybe you start with Will there, or maybe you let DJ Turner get that assignment. But best case scenario, you don't let Quentin, similar to Marvin Harrison Jr., do not let Quentin Johnson beat you. Don't let him beat you, right? And just kind of go from there. Now, if they hit you with some stuff you're not expecting, like Ohio State throwing out that kid from Auburn, hey, you need to adjust from there.